Hi, welcome back to my channel, Kissed by Starlight. Thank you for being here. Welcome. If you're new to the channel, we're going to bring some angel messages through today. So anything that you are ready to hear, I've already shuffled the deck and these are the cards that fell out of the pack as I shuffled. So let's see what we're being brought to. Yeah, and the message is very clear. This is on the bottom of the deck, so I'm going to bring this one out as well. The messages are very clear from the angels this morning, or whatever time it is, wherever you are right now. It's this morning here in the UK. There's a situation or an expectation that you've had, perhaps a wish, perhaps a hope, perhaps a dream, something that you've been involved with recently in the very current present or recent present, and it feels as though there's this element of wishful thinking, of wanting something, of wishing something to be true, or wishing for something to be a certain way, and hoping for it to be that. And I sort of sensing this is almost like fitting a past situation, even if it may be very current right now. It feels as if it's actually an aspect of the past in some way. So that could mean that it's, an old timeline playing out, or an old person from your past, whether this life, a different life, whatever it is you believe, whatever your own beliefs are, however you're thinking about this situation, it feels as if there's been an aspect of this that has been very much dominating your thoughts, your mind, your expectations, your wishes, playing out in this situation. It could be a thought form or a belief that stems and emanates from your childhood, or the inner child wanting to be heard, some aspect of things that has been actually where you've been playing small. I think it feels as though you've been trying to fit yourself into a situation, a place, a relationship, an endeavour, perhaps a project, where you've been dimming yourself. You've been dimming yourself to fit in, to try and squeeze through an outlet that is not meant for you, because it's not big enough to fit you in it. And by that I mean you're not able to show up as your whole self. Your whole self is not showing up in this situation. You're dimming your light, you're shrinking yourself in some way, shape or form, whether it's because you have thoughts of not being valuable enough, or not worth it, or thinking you're not worthy of this situation, or not believing in it, or it just not being right for you. There is this element of, you've had many choices along the way, and the one that's been predominating has been the one that hasn't quite been a good fit. And you're sort of now looking at these, I feel you're now looking at these choices, these doorways, these different voices that have been presenting, whether from yourself, whether from thoughts that you've been having, or whether from others involved in the situation, or other people around you, trying to process and integrate which is your voice, which is your thought, which is your reality, your expectation. And it's been a real journey. It's really been showing you a lot, which I think has been quite exhausting in some way, shape or form. And if that doesn't feel right for you, because this is a general reading, it will be different for everyone. It could just be that now it's time to rest, to pause, to take time out away from this situation, just to recalibrate yourself and bring yourself back together. There's been a lot of change going on, and there's a lot of new growth that you can't see yet that's been happening. A lot of transformation going on within you, within your expectations, your hopes, your dreams, your thoughts, your conditioning. And I sense that the time is right now just to step back and breathe, to relax, to come back into your own energy, perhaps to spend more time at home. Perhaps you're dreaming of a new home, perhaps you're trying to build a new home, and it's all been quite difficult so far, or it's been very tiring. At this time, you're asked to just take a break for a little while, just enough to just come back together and be able to see this new road and this new doorway that is there for you. It's currently there for you. It's showing up for you to walk through, and to walk through into success. I feel it is going to involve you turning your back on something, walking away from something, or taking a pause from something so that the situation can shift and change. And that's going to involve surrendering all of your hopes, your wishes, your desires, and trusting that what is meant for you cannot go by you, not truly. It will show up in some way, shape or form when you are ready, when you're in that space to receive it, and when is the time to take action. And I feel that the action is pointing towards success if you can just take a break, really tune into what's going on here, and what is your truth now, what is the truth of you now, what is asking to be seen, to be heard. How is your heart opened? How can you tend to your precious heart right now and look after your dreams, look after your hopes, look after your wishes, and just gently cradle them and allow them just to nurture, to give them the time and space to blossom. If they're not showing up yet, if you're not quite sure what they are yet, just give them the time and space to blossom, to open, to move into successful fruition, which will come about. I feel an element of this is going to be you stretching your wings. Perhaps it's going to involve you going on a different journey, or going through a new door, or sailing, adjusting your ship towards a different course of action, maybe. Or maybe it's just going to be about you bringing that ship, that vessel, that beautiful body, that beautiful being that is you, back into good shape, back into vitality, back into presence, so that you can fully show up as your whole self, as your true self, in all of your beautiful authenticity as you go into this new situation, or create this new situation. And really be clear, even if it's just to be really clear on what that is for you and what it is you've been dreaming of. Again, we've got the owl, who shows up so much in these readings. Owl is a very powerful animal spirit guide, and is all about seeing in the dark. So perhaps you'll be literally seeing in the dark. Perhaps you'll be receiving messages in dream time. Perhaps you'll be in this rest phase that you have. You'll be able to know your dreams, to hunt out your dreams, and to really truly see them in your third eye, in your consciousness, and then bring them into reality, mold them into success. I feel that this is here for you. This is the potential and the possibility, should you be able to just take a rest, take a breather, take a pause for a minute. Maybe this, if this is about a relationship for you, maybe this is about really being clear on what is good for you, who is good for you, how you can show up as that, for yourself now, and know that that can then show up for you as you tend to your heart, as you tend to your dreams, as you tend to your wishes. But I feel there is definitely the potential to be moving yourself towards great success, and just to be going up and up and up. The potential is limitless. So I hope that resonates for you. Thank you so much for being here. If you like this video, I would be really grateful if you could like, share and subscribe to help me reach more people and to grow my channel. Thank you so much for being here, and hopefully I will look forward to seeing you in the next reading.